That's it. I just want you to be happy. And I said, and happiness is connected to freedom. And freedom and options and happiness are all connected partly to money. I said, if you know how to make your own money, then you know how to manufacture your own freedom. And when you can manufacture your own freedom, you have options. So I said, I really want you to be able to go through life and be able to tell anybody that makes you upset to kiss your entire ass. That's what I want. To me, freedom is being able to tell anybody to kiss my ass if they don't belong in my life. You don't deserve to be here. You are being harmful or disruptive. Or I'm not gonna continue to maintain that relationship just because I need the money or I'm desperate. No, my self esteem is intact. My bank account's intact. You're not intact. Your spirit is not intact. So you got to go. So get to stepping, get to scooting, scoot, 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 right? And I really think that that creates a lot of peace. And I would encourage you to meditate on these things and also really deviate from what society kind of does. Society teaches you to kind of follow people around, maybe because somebody has money, or some girl because she's pretty, or some guy because he's successful, and you want to be married to, or you want to date a successful man. I don't think things should work that way. I think that you should be a leader in your own life. Maybe you don't have to lead other people, but you should be a leader in your own life, and that starts with things like self love, self confidence, etc. Like I can honestly say, I'm not a man who pretends to be confident. I'm a man who's confident because I really am confident. And the confidence actually comes from love, because that means that if I make a mistake, which I do all the time, I do stupid stuff all the time. I'm a real goofball sometimes, but I still love Boyce even when he's goofy, even when he's wrong, even when he messes up. Whatever. That's it. That's not going to change. And that's what the source of the confidence comes from. It's like this is my horse. I bet on this horse, and I'm going to ride this horse all the way to the finish line. So anyway, that's just the quick random thought today. I hope it's okay that I share that with you, and I encourage you, go for what you want in life. I saw this quote today, and I'm going to go ahead and mention this quote before I start our reading for today, our Powernomics training. It was from Alexander the Great, and he said something like, he said, "Let me, you know what? I put the quote on my Instagram, and it was a great quote. And I'm gonna, if I say it, I'm gonna mess it up. So I'm not gonna just try to spit it out off the dome, because I'm literally gonna mess it up. So let me go ahead and just find the quote so I can read it directly, so I can say it without messing it up. He says, "I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion." I thought that was really powerful. So he doesn't fear. You could have 1,000 lions, but if none of those lions have confidence and all those lions are following behind the sheep, then you're really ineffective. You're not going to get anything done. You're not going to accomplish anything. But you could have 1,000 sheep and just one lion. But if all the sheep have the confidence to imitate the actions of the lion, then you got a problem. Then you got a problem, because then confidence is in the room, and they're going to come at you with everything they've got. And I really think about that when I think about the black community. I think that we are a pack of lions that are led by sheep. I really do. I think that when you think about this, process this. Look at how many of our children look up to degenerate, drug addicted rappers who hate their mothers, hate black women, want to kill other black people, can't even spell their mama's name, just ass backwards, financially irresponsible, just goofballs, right? Look at how many weak politicians we follow behind, and put these people on pedestals, and fake civil rights leaders, who pretty much sold everyone out. And that to me is a big problem. I think the lions are the people in the community that are really figuring it out, that are making it happen. To me, if you are the parent who's raising your children in the right way, getting them ready for the future, then you are a lion, and you're as a lion, you shouldn't be following behind those sheep. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should be able to identify the sheep. You should be able to identify the nonsense and just say, I'm not following behind that. Right. And so really, I think that confidence to lead yourself is extremely important. In fact, at this year's All Black National Convention, our theme is that Black leadership starts at home. It's not on TV. It's not in the NAACP. It's not on Capitol Hill. It's not on your favorite TV show. It's not in the NBA or the NFL. It's not in the world of hip hop. Black leadership starts in your house. So I encourage you, be the leader in your house. Be the superhero that you've been looking for. It's all. I guarantee you that it's all inside of you. If you've been hanging out with us and reading this stuff that we've been reading Dr. Claude Anderson books and these really powerful ideas, don't tell me that you're not capable of leading other people. You're very capable of leading. Lead proudly. Be who you're supposed to be, or at least lead yourself. How about that? Agreed? Make sense? Okay. All right. A quick reminder, if you want to get notifications when we do our weekly book club meetings, get on the text list. You can text the word greatness to 87948. Text the word greatness to 87948. Some of you are listening on YouTube. I'm going to shut that off in a little bit. So make sure you get on the text list and you can jump into the Zoom. Text the word greatness to 87948, or you can go to blackkeystogreatness.com. That's blackkeystogreatness.com, and you can join us. All right. So let's see here. Oh, and by the way, the Get Money Fest with Jay Ortiz. If you want to join us in that event in Philadelphia on May 18th, it's going to be 6 hours long. You can actually just go to my Twitter. I guess I put it up on my Twitter. The information's up there. So my Twitter is Dr. Boyce Watkins 1, Dr. Boyce Watkins and the number 1, and you can join us in Philadelphia. It'll be May 18th, and I'll be there for a couple hours. All right, so here's what Dr. Anderson says on page 118 of the Black History Reader, which you can find at the website powernomics.com.